nothing comes for free, so if you want something, you need to work towards getting it.
Grab your stick, King.
Whether it's a bike or a toy or a horse or you know, or a hockey career, you got to work towards it to get it.
I came from such a small family in such a small town and went on, and now I'm in like the largest city in the world playing the sport I love and going to do big things at the Olympics. It's crazy to see where my path has taken me. Our name is Shelwood Farms, and we just do cash crop. A lot of it's soybeans, corn, and wheat. And then on the side, we also make maple syrup. We call it liquid gold because everybody loves it, and it's during the Olympic year when we made our labels that we put on it, my dad put like a gold symbol across the whole thing. So if you want to buy one, it's $20 a liter. And if you buy 5 or more, it's cheaper. So buy 5 or more.
My great-grandparents bought the farm, and then this house actually was built by my grandparents, and I want to say 1903, I'm pretty sure it's 1903, through the Sears catalog. I believe it's $2,600 they paid for everything, so the footprint is pretty much the same since that day.
This is all the different looks that what our family farm used to look like. I wouldn't have any recollection of beef cattle. Yeah, it's just cool to see how it's changed over the years. I love growing up on a farm. I think always having duties and whatnot really taught me the whole, you know, get your work done and then you get to go play and do your sport or go do your favorite hobby. So can't complain when you get to be outside and playing in the dirt as a kid. So this is what my days away from the rink consist of. But now as we've gotten older, there's a lot of tractors that I'm able to operate and drive. So whether we're in harvest and I'm driving a tractor or it's machinery that needs to be cleaned. Hey! We always have this debate about which grain we prefer to harvest. And I think between my brothers and I, we would all say corn, just because you're always moving. Like, we would have unloaded him maybe 4 times by now.
There's machinery to run and crops to take off, so, and then when that's done, there's washing to do and maintenance to do, so.
There's really not a downtime.
Yeah.
They say that, but not really.
Good girl. That's our logo. You know word art that used to be on Microsoft? I think this is where that font came from.
Early in her life, we were watching the Olympics and the women were playing. She stopped and went, "Those are girls." And we're like, "Yeah, it's the Canada women's team playing." And she's like, "I'm gonna play on that team." And then I have all my medals here from my World Championships. My favorite color is gold. Not that one, but that's okay. You have to lose a little to win a little, right? And then the beautiful Beijing 2022 Olympic medal. The most nervous I was putting this around another teammate's neck. So I was like, don't drop, don't drop, don't drop. And then I was being so careful trying to just make sure it got around her head, like onto her neck. You're on live television, they're just like, she dropped it, oh my God. To be named to that team was a dream come true. And I think that it's also been a driving factor for me to want more and to do more. I do remember a lot of signs on people's lawns. The town put a picture of her on their electronic sign and was saying good luck. It's like, wow, look, there's Ella. She's on a sign in town, like, wow.
Yeah, everybody owes me as Ella's dad, so that's my recognition point. I'm not Warren anymore, I'm just Ella's dad.
And she'll take the draw on New York, wins in Shelton with her stick on, and she gets it! Ella Shelton scores! History is hers!
We definitely weren't expecting her to score the first goal either.
I think you were just as surprised.
Oh yeah, I whiffed on it. Yeah, it's a nice burner.
Yeah.
And then you just pucks on net, right? And then you're just like, oh, that went in.
Mm-hmm.
We're for sure super proud of her. I mean, people always come up to us and like, talk about her, ask questions about her.
Surreal seeing her stick, even we're in the puck and photos of her in the Hockey Hall of Fame. walking in there and actually finding her stick and her name, and that's there forever, is definitely something I never thought I'd see.
It's pretty cool. Fred, it's only fitting that I win.
We're letting you win.
One of the biggest things I think that I try to carry with me from the farm here is who we are as a family. I think, you know, between our sweaters or the slogan that we go by or even the values that we all share, I try to show that on the ice. I try to show that in my day-to-day life. I feel as a leader on a team, one thing that goes a long way is the connection that you make. And I think through the farming community, like I got neighbors that I know that I've grown up with, they've seen me grow up and they've been able to follow my story. So being able to still go back and say hi to them or doing like little trades like with our maple syrup for George's honey down the street, like things like that I think is what really has shaped me to the person that I am and the hockey player that I am to allow me to kind of continue that.